8.3 warm up. An approximate value for pi is 3.14. Question 2. We have a circle here. I have a radius that's equal to 7 centimeters. And I know the diameter is 2 times radius. So what is the diameter of the circle? Well, diameter is 2 times r, which is equal to 2 times 7 centimeters. So the diameter in this case is 14 centimeters. The circumference of a circle is about 3 times its diameter. So the distance around the circle is about 3 times the distance across. Estimate and calculate the circumference of the circle. Round your answer to the nearest centimeter. So we're using the same one here. So my estimate for the circumference is, well, circumference is equal to pi times d. Now actually in my estimate I'm going to say that it's 3 times the diameter. So that's approximately equal to 3 times 14 centimeters, or 42 centimeters is my estimate for the distance around the circle. Now the actual formula is pi times d for circumference, which now we'll use 3.14 times 14 centimeters. And when you do that calculation, 3.14 times 14, you end up with 43.96 centimeters. Now, the question here says round your answer to the nearest centimeter. So I don't want any decimal places. Estimate was 42. If I round this to the nearest whole number, then I'm going to round that to approximately 44 centimeters. Now calculated, I came up with 44, estimate 42. Those numbers are actually pretty close together, so my estimate was a reasonable estimate. Number 3, divide the circle into 4 pieces. Well, to do that, I'm actually going to use my handy dandy protractor. I'm going to start by drawing a line from the middle all the way straight across. Create a diameter. Now, that creates 2 pieces, so I need to cut each of those into half again to get equal pieces. So I'm going to line the crosshairs of my protractor up on the dot on the center of the circle. The baseline runs along the diameter that I just drew. I'm going to go up to 90 degrees right here, and then I'm going to draw a line that goes right from there straight through the middle of my circle. And just to keep it clean on my page, I'll just jump to right here and draw there. So now I have 4 equal pieces. Now you'll notice that this was a 90-degree angle. All 4 of these are 90-degree angles. When you add those up, you get a total of 360 degrees. So now to divide into 8 equal pieces, I'm going to do the same thing that I just did here to get it down to 4, and then I have to cut each of those in half as well. So let's just do something that's a little less straight. So draw any kind of a diameter right through the middle. Line up my crosshairs, and in actual fact, I'm going to do this a little bit differently. Line that up, baseline goes on my diameter, crosshairs goes on the dot that's at the center of the circle. I'm going to make a mark at 90 degrees. I'm also going to mark 45 degrees, and I'm going to mark 135 degrees. Those 3 dots are going to come in handy here right away. So now, take the center one and line it up so that I can draw a straight line through the circle here. There, I've got 4 equal sized pieces. Now, I took that, let's go back a second here. This was 90 degrees. I know I'm going to have to cut these pieces in half again, so I know I'm going to need the angle that's half of 90, or 45. So 0 to 45, then another 45, then another 45, and then another 45 down to the 180. So that's why those dots were right where they are. This is at 45 here, and if you look on the inside numbers, this dot's at 45 here as well. 45 from counting up from this side is the same as 135 counting across this way. So now if I line up that dot with the diameter and draw a line straight through, and if I line up this dot in the center of the circle and draw a line straight on through, I now have 8 equal pieces. I had 4 equal pieces here and 8 equal pieces here. These dots, this was 90 degrees, that's 45, that's 135, help me draw those points on my circle. Easy ones here. 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9, 4 squared is the same as 4 times 4, or 16. 5 squared is 5 times 5, or 25. 6 squared is 6 times 6, or 36. These are all perfect squares that we're practicing. That's it for your warm-up.